Welcome to my S.I.P card video. S.I.P stands for Stamp, Ink, and Paper. Hello, my name is Michelle Carlson, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Eagan, Minnesota. I'll be posting monthly videos to showcase products from either the current annual catalog or the current mini catalog from Stampin' Up! These projects are designed for the beginner and casual paper crafter in mind. I'll be making easy, simple projects that you can use any stamp set, ink, and paper colors to create your own projects. Today I'll be using the Quiet Meadow stamp set and showcasing a fun and easy card that I learned from a creative retreat challenge from Brandy Cox. The Quiet Meadow stamp set is on page 66 in the 2023-2024 annual catalog. It has 10 cling stamps, and it has a couple of cool backgrounds, these dots, and then kind of worn type. And then it also has some unique sentiments that you don't find in any of our other stamp sets. In my project, I'll be using the thick basic white card base, which is 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. I will have a basic white layer, which is 5.5 by 4 1/4, and then 3 color strips, which are 5.5 by 1 inch, and then a basic white sentiment layer, which is 4.5 by 7/8. So we're going to glue down the strips first and see which colors you want in order. So like your middle color and then the outside. But take the middle color first and then just lightly glue so that you get fine, thin lines, because otherwise if you get too much, then it smushes all over the place. And we're going to put this in portrait style. We're just going from, then just try to get it as centered as you can. And if it's not centered, it'll be okay. Just try to get closely as you can. And then put this on. I'm going to glue, so I want that there. It seems like I didn't get this very straight. So with well, I can't move that over, but with multi-glue, if you can get it over, straight, well, this will be a little bit crooked, but I think it won't matter once we do what we need to do with our white piece of paper, which what we're going to do next is we're going to tear on either side. And it doesn't have to be even or whatever. It's just kind of make a just a border of of this tearing process. And then do the same thing on this side. So it doesn't matter if you're straight or not, or if you're centered or not, because you're going to take these sides off. So now when we put on our card, it'll be straight. So next we're going to stamp our flower in Misty Moonlight. I'll just ink it up and make sure it's well inked. And then I'm just going to stamp it in the center of this. So it kind of goes on all colors. Just like that. So next we're going to stamp our sentiment. I'm going to use Memento Black ink. You can use a different color if you'd like. And I'm using the Go-To Greetings, which is what I use a lot of. Just ink that up and just stamp in the middle of the strip. And hopefully that's straight. Well, pretty good. And then we're going to put this on the back. So we're going to put it about there, and then we're going to wrap it around and adhere it to the back side. So this is 4.5 inches. I might want to have a longer strip, but this will be okay. So let me just see. I just like to find maybe a more less bumpy spot, I guess. So we're going to glue this. So we'll just add some glue to our flaps on the back. Or you can add adhesive to make sure it sticks. This is pretty good glue to stick, you know, the multi-purpose glue. So, okay, so I'll straighten that. Okay. This is harder than it looks. Okay, so we're going to do that and then get it straight and then wrap it around just like so. Then we'll take our card base and fold it in half. And then we will put dimensionals on the back of our card. So here is so I'm just gonna put dimensionals all over. So I try to do enough to support the card so it doesn't flop around or sag too much. So I think that'll be enough there. So 4 in the corner, 2 in the middle, and 2 on the sides for this, because it's a huge area and we're not going to put anything bulky on the front of the card where we would need that extra kind of room. Let's see. Okay, come on. You'd think nails would work, but they look pretty, but they're not really functional. Okay, and then we'll just line this up in the center of our card and bring it down. So it's like this, just like that. And the last thing we're going to do is add a brush brass butterfly. And I really like these just to add. They're flat, so they don't add much bulk, but they're very pretty to add on there. So I'm going to do a big, and then maybe a small one. Small one up here. And then, let's see, maybe another small one somewhere else, like here on there. I like that. Some other cards that I made, and this one's similar to the one we made. And these are and then this one was using the inked and tiled stamp set, and this time just did the one side, so we would have the stripes going on one side and then ripped on the white on this side, and then instead of using dimensionals on this one's just taped down. And then also instead of just vertical, we can do horizontal, and then same thing as this one, I just put the strips higher up or on one side of the card and then ripped here, and then this time I put dimensionals underneath the layer. So with or without dimensionals is fine, looks good. And then this was the botanical layers stamp set that I used for this one. You will find the measurements and product list on my website, michellesstamping.com, and click on S.I.P cards. And in the drop down, click on 2023 S.I.P cards. I would love to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and help you with any paper crafting supplies you may need. If you like the September-December mini catalog or the 2023-2024 annual catalog, and or to receive my newsletter, please email me at michellesstamping@gmail.com. All of these links are below under the video for your convenience. Please click on the subscribe button, it's free, to my YouTube channel, and hit the bell icon so that you're notified when I post a new video. If you enjoyed this project, give me a thumbs up and add a comment underneath. I would love to hear from you. If you make a card, please feel free to add it to the comments underneath this video. I'd love to see your card and what stamp set and paper you used. Thank you for watching, and happy stamping!